if you want better sound from your TV, because TV's got thinner, but the speakers also got thinner and smaller. If you want better sound, this is the way to do it, because you need to hear every word that Suze Orman says. Of course, were your ears burning?
My ears were burning, but you know what? I kept thinking he looks so cute today.
I love you.
Wait, I ordered 2 pairs of those things. How could you not? Yeah,
yes.
for what? How could you not?
It was a bonus buy.
Yeah, I have Diane Gilman pants on.
You are Mrs. HSN.
I am, right? I'm just married to her. What can I tell you all? Because you know why? Because Suze Orman knows a good deal when she sees one. Yes, she does. All right.
I am so excited to spend the next hour with this incredible, incredible lady who truly needs no introduction. America's personal finance expert, there's no doubt. Did you have a wonderful holiday?
Oh my God, I wish I had my phone with me and whatever so I could show you all the fish I caught and everything.
You were busy.
I was having a great time. I smoked it out there. But I got news for you because I made a decision today.
Oh, tell me, please.
Right, and for all of you, you know, for a long time now, we've been selling this gold box.
Yes.
And we have approximately 7,000 left in stock.
Is that all?
That's it, but guess what I decided today?
What did you decide?
This is it, final quantity.
What?
After all these years, I've decided when these sell out today, everybody, I am not bringing them back. I am not ordering them again. It's over for the gold box.
Well, this is breaking news, folks.
Yeah,
I did
nobody
not know
knew this. I kind of just sprung it on everybody. It was like, I was sitting in my hotel room and I was thinking, that's it. It's over. It's done. You've seen it. This is your time to get it. If you don't know what it is, we're going to tell you in a second, but I realized this is it. This is it. And by the way, Happy Chinese New Year, everybody. And you know, about Chinese New Year, when they say Kung Hei Fat Choi, it means abundance. It means all kinds of good things. So that's what's going to happen today. Okay, so this is big news, and so we need to dig in, folks. I want to quickly say to everybody who is watching and tuning in, the next 60 minutes are the most important 60 minutes on HSN. You're going to feel so darn good by the end of it. You're going to feel so happy and empowered and excited for the new year, taking care of business. I've said it many, many, many times, but Suze Orman has been in our lives for a long time. She's been there on the TV. We love her knowledge. We love her insight. We love her expertise. How do we bring Suze home? And Suze, that was on the top of your list, and you found a way to do it. And I did find a way to do it. And the great thing that we found is that there's certain things that every single one of you needs. Every single one of you needs to be strong, smart, and secure to make sure that really everything is taken care of. Because you know, Adam, I've always said if there's one thing, there's just one thing that you could have, and it could be in one place that could protect yourself, could protect your family, protect your assets, protect your money. Wouldn't it be great? And that's what's in here. So let me tell you what all of this is about. And again, I can't believe it. Right now, tonight. I'm again on tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Okay. I'm on again at 9 o'clock, and that's it. No, you need to stop, Suze, seriously, because, folks, this is important. We've only been on air. HSN didn't know. No, we've only been on air for 3 minutes. We already have over 400 people placing orders. So just to reiterate, we'll go through as much as we can. We might sell all 7,000 out right now. We have word that this is the final time that Suze Orman is bringing this to air. And sometimes I just get a hit on something, and I've decided, you know what? Maybe one of the ways I can get you to take everything seriously when it comes to your money is to say, you just always think it's going to be here. You think that I'm doing this to sell this to you and to make money. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm doing this to protect you, to make sure that you have everything you need, and this is it. This is where I want you to get off your little booty, and for the first time, maybe, I want you because millions of these have sold. Yes. It's time now that if you haven't done it, this is your time, because you are not gonna see this gold box ever again. Are you just, you can't believe it. I'm like, because I love these moments with you, and I have bought this 3 years ago, and I've used this, as many of you have as well. They don't even know what it is. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get into it, but please understand, once we're sold out, it's completely gone. Let's start like this then. I said it a moment ago, and I'll say it one more time. In all the years I've been on TV, 20 years between England and America, the single most important product I have ever sold
is the one you're about to see.
So let me tell you about this. I want you to look at this little box here, and I want you to think about it as your life in a box. Every single thing that you could possibly need when it comes to your finances is in this gold box.
Right.
This box is about 15 by 15. It's about 5 inches thick. This box is made out of polycarbonate, the exact same material that fire women and men's helmets are made out of.
Right.
So in essence, it can be a little bit of fire resistance there. It also is waterproof,
yes,
and I will show you that in a second. So this is just not a little box that you can get anywhere. This is a box, seriously, that is unique,
yeah,
and is here. When you get it, you will open it up, and you hear these are strong because this is waterproof.
Right.
And when you open it up, here's what you are going to find. On this side, here are 10 pre-labeled file folders of the most important areas of your life. And you'll notice that they are pre-labeled. Why? Because you are going to be putting in these file folders all the documents that you need today to protect your tomorrows.
Right.
And they are as follows. Ready? They are personal documents, credit card, and FICO. And by the way, FICO scores, as of 2 days ago, have changed. They have a new scoring method. Everything's different about it.
Oh,
Some
wow.
of you are going to see your FICO scores go up. Some of you are going to see your go down. You need to know about these things. College and finance, auto, RV, motorcycle, and boat. If you want to sell your car right now or your motorcycle, do you know where your title is? Do you know this? Anything in there? Real estate, insurance, retirement and investments, estate planning, Social Security and Medicare, and taxes. Now
Right.
take a look, everybody. This gets quite large.
Yes.
It also will sit over here like a desk. Bam.
Yep.
And you can open it up, work on it, and it will open like this for you as well. Bam. So you can see everything.
So clever, so smart.
All right. Now, this is important, but I'm going to get back to this in 1 second.
Okay.
Over here is where you are going to keep things in case you needed to grab this box and go. Do you know where your passports are? Do you have the backup that you were selling recently
Picture keeper
with all
there.
the picture keeper and everything? I don't have it in here, but if I had gotten that picture keeper, I sure would want to keep
Yeah.
it safe and sound, because you don't want anything to happen to that. Extra medicine, maybe your insurance cards, contacts, a place here for money. Why is this important? I will tell you why you need this. A few years ago, well, quite a few years ago, I lived in the Oakland Hills when there were all those fires, 3,000 homes burnt down. Now, you know and I know, you have floods, you have fires, you have mudslides, you have tornadoes, you have hurricanes, you have everything happening. You might have to evacuate. So what happened is I used to keep everything right here in a file cabinet that looked like this.
Right.
And I got a knock on my door with the police saying, you have 20 minutes to evacuate, the fires are coming. And I go to my drawer, and I look and I go, oh my God, where's my will, where's my trust? I've just stuffed everything in here. Do you know what I ended up doing?
Go on.
I took this entire file cabinet and I put it in my car.
Oh my God,
And
crazy.
I'm like, are you just crazy, Suze Orman? But everything was all over the place. And that's when I decided, Adam, if I can be that disorganized, I had to create something for America so that you are totally organized, where you keep the papers that you need to keep, you get rid of the papers that you don't need anymore, but you have all the correct papers. Now, you remember when I said to you a few seconds ago, the 10 pre-labeled file folders?
Yep.
But they're empty. Right. There's nothing in here, peeps. Well, wouldn't you like to fill this up with the most state-of-the-art documents and everything that you need? Here's where this comes alive, so get ready for it. Big time, everybody. Do you see this Protect card? When you get it, you will activate it. And when you activate it, it tells you how to do it. You're going to find on your iPad that you just bought for today's special, you're going to find these 6 icons.
Yep.
Here's what's in here. First, the must-have documents. When you click on it, you're gonna find you're gonna be able to do a trust, a will, an advance directive, and a financial power of attorney. $2,500. These are legal documents, documents created by my own attorney that's now gonna be your attorney that you're gonna be able to do at home. So that's $2,500 value for you there. The insurance valuator. People, do you have any idea how much money you spend on insurance? Your home, auto, life, disability, and long-term care. You're overspending. You don't know if you're properly insured. I'm going to show you how it's going to save you money. The debt eliminator. I know and you know that you have debt. Right. And you need an action plan to get you out of debt and keep you out of debt, and that's what this is going to do. The expense tracker. The only way we can get you out of debt is to know how much do you spend every single month. You don't know what you spend. You just spend it. You don't. You use a credit card, whatever, we're gonna keep track for you. This is incredible here. You know the 10 file folders I told you about? These are 10 books that go along with the file folders. They are ebooks, constantly updated, and there's over 460 pages of information, and the do's and don't cards. Now, I get you might not wanna read one of those 10 books. Before you buy a car, buy a home, get insurance, invest, you go to these little do's and don't cards, and what's great about it, it says, do this, don't do that, do this, don't do that. That's everything that's in here. Now, I just want to go over that again with you. Not only are you getting, for the last time ever, the gold box, all right? Not only are you getting the most incredible, incredible organizational system, wouldn't you like me to be able to organize your life for you? Of course you would, so that I can help you keep everything that you should have and give you the things that you don't have and make sure that you have everything in order. All right. Wouldn't you like to know that everything that you need is in one place, so that if you ever got a knock on your door, you could just do what? You could close it, bam. Bam, and you can leave. Oh, you didn't get that knock on your door, and now your box was left there, and now it's flooding and everything is happening. Wouldn't you like to know if I went over here? Wouldn't you like to know? Did I catch you off guard, Mr. Jim Man? All right, I'm all over the place today. So anyway, wouldn't you like to know that it would float, that you wouldn't have something that just ripped apart like this? Now, I came in here about 10 minutes ago, because most of you keep everything in these manila folders. I put it in here, it's already ripped apart. This is, do you see, it's waterproof, it will float. All your documents in here will be dry. Now, why is that important, Adam?
Why, Susie, why?
I will tell you, sir. Here, I'm all wet, I did on your thing. All right, so anyway, is this. Do you know that legal documents, you can't have copies of them?
Right.
You have to have them notarized. You have to do all of these things. And if they get ruined, it's over for you. Right. So therefore, you want to do this. So, do you want to say anything before I go on?
Do you mind if I just real fast, because we're in a
I'm
rhythm.
wrapped up. I'm wrapped up.
We're on.
Because
guys,
when I make a decision
it's done.
on the spot, it's done. Anyway, go on.
Okay, so if you're just tuning in, you might have missed what Susie said at the start. This is it. The gold box is done. It's being retired. It's over. It's been on television for years. Millions have been sold. This version is over. This is my last ever time presenting it. When Susie sells out of this quantity, it's gone.
And we don't have another version in works, so it's not like I'm saying this because 2 months from now I'm going to be back with a whatever version. Right. There's not another version in the works.
Wait, you're telling me it's done?
Done. Well, maybe September, maybe next year. I don't know what I'm going to do in my life. I didn't know I was going to do this tonight. But it's because I want you to act. I am tired of you not doing something that you know you should do. I'll tell you what actually aggravated me.
Tell me.
I was talking to a financial advisor yesterday who manages billions of dollars. He's in his 60s. He is a brilliant man. He said, "What are you doing this weekend?" I said, "I'm going to HSN." He said, "What are you going to do on HSN?" I said, "I'm going to hopefully get people to purchase my gold box because it's the most important thing they can do, because they need a will, they need a trust, they need an advance directive." Yeah. People, if you don't have a living revocable trust, you are making one of the biggest mistakes in your life, and I'll tell you about that in a second. However, and he says to me, "Oh, I don't have that." I said, "Wait, now this is a wealthy man, worth tens of millions of dollars." And I said, What do you mean you don't have it? How is that possible that you've known me for over 20 years and you don't have it? And he said, well, I'm so busy taking care of my client. It made me so aggravated that I realized, you gotta do something, Adam, to get people to do that which they know they should do, but they're just not doing it. So I thought this would do it.
We put it off, we don't want to deal with it, we don't like to deal with it, but we have to deal with it. You are safer, you're better, you're more secure when you have the living revocable trust, when you have the will. So let's be clear, with hundreds of people calling in, when we sell these out, which could be in the next 50 minutes, they are gone for good. This is the end of the road.
And the gold box is gone for good.
And truly, when you talk about the gold box on HSN, this is one of our most famous products. But Susie, it's that rarity because everybody does need it. It's not like just for some of us, it's for all of us.
Right, and maybe it'll come back someday, you know, who knows, but for now, this is it, people. So let me tell you about the must-have documents. Why do I call them that? I call them that because you must have them, and let me show you how they work. When you go on, you will click on it, and up will come a questionnaire. And you're gonna be able to personalize with your pictures on everything for your beneficiaries, everything. It's gonna take you 30 minutes to 1 hour to complete all the documents, and I am going to be there to help you through this little icon. Also, we have a live chat, we have help numbers, everything. Now, after you have answered just a few questions, we're gonna select the correct version of the documents for you, because this is not one size fits all, people. These are legal documents good in all 50 states, created by my own trust lawyer. These are my documents that I have in my gold box, and if they're good enough for me, they're good enough for you. So they're different depending on your situation. All right. Now, I told you they're legal documents. After you've put everything in, do you see everything in blue?
Yes.
Those are legal terms that you might not understand. If you have your volume up, you will hear Janet, the trust lawyer, taking you through line by line of these documents. Oh, everything in red. You change your mind. Remember, you're gonna be able to import pictures of people, so you're not just gonna see their names, you're gonna see who you're leaving things to as well. You click on it, you make a change, click on another picture, and it automatically repopulates all the documents for you. So you print it out. Now you don't have to be worried, because with one page that you print out, we show you exactly what to do. It is state specific. You have to have them notarized, witnessed, and so in maybe an hour, you've personalized them, you've printed them out, and now they're in your gold box. And why are they in your gold box? They're in your gold box because these are legal documents, and this is exactly what they're gonna look like. Now again, please listen to me. If you looked in my gold box, you would find these exact same documents. And you have to think, if they are good enough for me, do you not think that they're good enough for you? Years and years ago, when we created these, I asked my own trust lawyer of over 20 years, this is all she does is trusts. You know, you can go to lawyers and they can do real estate and they can do business deals and they can do divorce, and sure, they'll do a trust for you. Are you positive that you are getting the best trust that is out there? I don't think so. I've seen people come into my office when I used to see people, clients, and I'd go, ugh, you're better off not having something than having a piece of paper that really doesn't do you any good. So you go to an attorney and you do this, these 4 documents, not even my attorney, any attorney. Do you want to know what it would cost you? You want to know the value of these 4 must-have documents? These 4 documents alone, if you went to see an attorney, would cost you at least $2,500. Now, people, here's what you need to understand about this program. The reason that we have sold millions of these is that not only are you going to be saving $2,500, not only are you going to be getting state-of-the-art documents that you see on your screen, created by my own trust lawyer, but every time you want to make a change, and everything, and you need to go to another lawyer, or you need to go back to the lawyer again, guess what? $500, another $1,000, and whatever. So what you have to get, and the reason that we're holding on this so long for you to see this, is because this is no joke. For us to be able to have that up on your screen, for you to see it, that means that the lawyers here at HSN had to verify, oh my God, these 4 documents are really worth $2,500. Now I get that you can look at everything else that's here, and you can get those 2 little earphones for $59 and then $29 for the second pair, and you know, you're saving $100 or whatever. You are saving $2,500 just to do it. Now, it's not just that. Right. Again, you need to change it. Every time you need to make a change, you come back to your iPhone, your iPad. It's mobile friendly. Anything. It could be on your computer. It saves it all for you. It's password protected. It's all safe and sound for you. You just come back and you make a change, and then you invalidate your old paperwork, and now you have your new one. Oh, you need help. Maybe you're just like, but Susie, I'm just a little afraid. These are legal documents. What if I don't know what to do? I get so scared. Don't worry. We are right here for you. As you will see on your screen, all you have to do is you have to click where it says help. This is what it looks like. And you can send in your question via email, do a live chat with somebody, or call. I don't know, I think that's a really great thing. Now, also, there are 90 frequently asked questions that I created for you because you need to know what you're doing. Yeah. So just take a listen, for instance. Listen closely.
You should choose somebody that is trustworthy and somebody that you know.
That is the actual voice of the lawyer. So what happened is I sat down in a studio and I thought of every single question that you should be asking a lawyer. So even if you don't want to use these documents, let's just say you got this. Simply for that, to be able to ask your lawyer that you're using, that you're going to be spending $2,500 or $5,000 at, whatever it may be, the questions you need to know and the answers you should hear. Because everything I do, everybody, is about educating you. It's about protecting you. It's about making sure that you are okay at a price that you can afford. Oh, how do I know that you can afford it? I'll tell you why. Here's where we differ here with this product. If one of you steps forward, one of the 7,000, because that's all there is, and you get this, and you do this, and you thought, oh, I wish I had gotten it for my mom. I wish I had gotten it for my kid. I wish I had gotten it for my, whoever it may be, my brother, my sister, my church, whatever it may be. Guess what? You can share this activation code that is on the back of here with every single person in your family, your friends, I don't care who. Because the goal of this is that you're all protected. You all have state-of-the-art documents. Yeah. You all have all the other programs to help you get out of debt, educate you with the books that are in there, to help you make sure, and we'll get to the insurance evaluator in a second, that you're not overpaying for an insurance. That's what we're doing.
There's been so many great presentations with Susie, and we're used to seeing Susie regularly. Folks, the news tonight is that for the foreseeable future, this product is being retired. So if you've ever wanted it and you didn't buy it, if you want to share it, if you finally want to take that leap and say, I want to feel better in 2020 by doing what needs to be done, this is the final call. We're rocketing towards 1,000 sold of the 7,000, so 7 minus 1 equals 6,000. That's it. Once it's sold out, it is done for the foreseeable future. Susie's not back next week. This is the end of the road for something that takes a minute to digest, to understand. But we're only scratching the surface with the must-have documents. We all need to do them. But let me answer a question. Well, let me ask a question. Susie, I'm at home watching this, and it all sounds right, and it all sounds good. I don't have a lot of money. I don't have multiple homes. I don't have all this cash that I'm worried about losing. I don't need to buy this.
Listen to me, and you listen to me closely now. All right. The less money you have, the more you need a living revocable trust. Now I get that all of your attorneys or all of the papers, you know what made me so mad? I'm just gonna say this.
Go on.
There was an incredible financial pundit who was on the Today Show. I know Today Show's probably gonna get mad at me. And she did this entire thing on why you only need a will. I was screaming at the television. In fact, I sent an email to her. Of course, she did not respond to me. And I'm like, what is the matter with you? Are you crazy? If all you have is a will, you are asking to really be poor. You're really asking to be poorer than you are. Every one of you needs a living revocable trust, and I will tell you why, all right? A will. A will only is a piece of paper, and you're gonna get a will here as well, and I'll tell you why you need a will besides a trust. A will just says what happens to your assets when you die. Here's the question, ladies and gentlemen. What if you don't die? What if you get older? Now, I, in 4 months, am gonna be 69 years of age.
You look amazing, Susie. Amazing.
But 69 years of age, you got that? I am getting older. So we get older, and you're getting older with me. And you fall, you slip on the ice, you have a stroke, you become incapacitated. Ladies, men die before we do. So you know and I know the chances are you're gonna end up like my mom did 30 years without her husband, without my dad. When something goes wrong, who writes your checks for you? Who pays your bills for you? How does that happen? A will isn't gonna help you at all. First of all, this trust has an incapacity clause in it that will designate who signs for you if you can't sign for yourself. And that is important. That's number one. Number two, all right, state of California. My mom has a home. And let's say the house is worth $200,000 or $300,000. That's about everybody out there. Right. And I'm living with my mom. And I want to stay in that house because I've been with her, taking care of her. And mom creates a will that says Susie's to get the house when she dies. And all she has is a will. She's dead. How do I get the house? The deed to the house is in my mother's name. My mother is not alive to sign the deed over to me. What happens? This will has to go to probate court. Who takes it to probate court? Not only an executor does that, but a lawyer as well. Do you know that statutory probate fees in the state of California on a $200,000 to $300,000 home for executor as well as the lawyer will be $20,000?
Oh my God.
What happens if you don't have $20,000 to pay both of them? Right. What happens? Guess what? The house can be sold so that everybody gets paid. Also, it will take 6 months to 2 years. Oh, you have a trust. You have a trust through this program here that, you know, that you can get. Oh, guess what happens? 2 weeks later, 2 weeks later, mommy has died. 2 weeks later, maybe it will cost $800 for a transfer, and that is it. The house is in my name. No probate fees, nothing. Oh, a will. When you have a will, everything has to be public knowledge. It has to be published in the paper that you died and all these things happened, and all your creditors now know that, because why? Because it's probate court. It's a public record. Now they know to come after your estate and everything. All right? Now, if you don't have a lot of money, do you really want to pay $5,000, $10,000, $15,000? Or, it just fell off. Or what are we selling this for even? $81. I don't even know what we're selling it for. Like, is that what you want? $81 to save thousands of dollars. $81 to save months of misery. You know and I know, many of you have gone through probate. You know this, your parents, how much did it cost you? If you don't have a living revocable trust, you are making one of the biggest mistakes of your life, not just to avoid probate, but because of incapacity.
And for most of us watching, we don't know how to get one. We don't know where to go. We don't know who to trust. We don't know who to believe. We don't know how much it's going to spend. This is $81. It's a one-time purchase. You can change it as many times as you want. It's the only money you will ever spend to guarantee that these things are in order and in place. So with all the folks ordering, many of you ordering online at hsn.com, it's important that you realize it's over. This isn't limited quantity, it is the final quantity. Suze announced at the start of this show that once this is done for the foreseeable future, it is done for good. So if you want to buy one for you, and remember, share, share, share. You can send this and spread the love with everybody in your family. You only need to buy it once, but we are not going to be on TV with this for the foreseeable future, offering it again and again. One of the most remarkable, famous, important products that has ever appeared on TV.
You're in shock.
Well, you didn't warn me of this, Suze.
I didn't warn anybody of this.
You're like full of surprises.
But that's what makes me so great, because I come from my gut.
She's real.
And I come from when I feel something. And I don't want to stand up here and do something over and over again if I don't feel it. Now, that's not to say 6 months from now, 9 months from now, a year from now, that we don't come back with the must-have documents in some format, because, you know, I love the must-have documents. But the gold box, bye-bye, baby.
It's done. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to give everybody a chance to order. We're with 1,000 sold and well over 1,000 people on the phone line. We'll give everybody an opportunity to order theirs. And while we do, I know our dear friend Suzanne is standing by. Suzanne, you're looking very stylish, Suzanne.
Why, thank you, and we want you to travel in style, too. Hey, I love it. Susie's here to help you get all your finances together, and once you do, guess what you can do? You want to travel more, right? Well, we've got the best way to travel, and it's from the brilliance of Samantha Brown. If you travel, whether it's around town, around the state, or God bless you, you're lucky enough to travel around the world, we've got the perfect configuration for you. Check it out. It has been since 2017 was the last time we did her famous ombre luggage set. So we brought it back tonight. It's going to be our today's special coming up at midnight. We have an exceptional value, even better than 2017, and you get more goodies included. In fact, it's a brand new configuration, and she's improved the 22-inch spinner, added some new features that I promise you will love. So stick around. Once you get your finances in order, or if you do love to travel, whether it's local or all over the place, we've got the right luggage for you. Let's go back to Suze and Adam.
Thank you, Suzanne. Suzanne and Samantha Brown on the way at the top of the hour. We've got 25 minutes away. We're 25 minutes left, rather, with Suze. There's hundreds of you trying to grab this. Please, please, please be patient. I cannot stress enough. Once we're sold out, it's done and it's gone. For the foreseeable future, the gold box is done and it's gone, it's over. So if you've always wanted it, if you've heard about it, if you know somebody that's had it, this is a last opportunity to get it. And of all the New Year's resolutions that we can talk about, perhaps this is the single most important.
Yeah, and do you see this one paper?
I do.
Do you think you could follow these instructions?
Step 1, 2, 3, and 4, I can.
You can?
I can.
All right. Well, if he can, you most certainly can.
That's true.
To do these 4 must-have documents, all you have to do is follow these directions. And when you print these out, this will print out with it. It is so simple, it's not even funny. This, by the way, is also the only program out there, and I'm just gonna show you this briefly because there's other papers.
Yes.
Here, you can put in pictures of your doctors, pictures of your parents, pictures of your care, whatever it may be. But this is, when you fill this out, you are going to be able to take a picture of who do you want to leave something to. Click. Oh, you don't want to take a picture of them. It's already in your phone or in your iPad or whatever it may be. You just click and it automatically populates every area with who you're leaving something to. Now, why is that important? If you're like me, I change my mind almost every month.
Right.
But because it's so easy to change these documents, because you don't have to go back to a lawyer to do so, if somebody aggravates me, they are so kicked out of my trust, it's not even funny. Or if I really find somebody who's touched my heart, they're in until they've aggravated me. Yeah. But if you went through this trust, where do you find who you left something to? Like, do you really want it now? Where was it? Who did I? Because a year or two from now, if you have a will, if you already have a trust, can you honestly remember who you left something to? Right? Maybe yes, maybe no. You just have to look, and you print this right out with it on this little piece of paper, and you go, oh, I left this to that, and it's right there for you in one page.
Yeah.
And then if you want to make a change, you just go back, click on their picture, change it to another one. It's done for you. I could not have made this simpler if I tried again. Good in all 50 states, mobile friendly. You can start it on a phone. You can go to a pad. You can go to your computer. All of it is there, safe and secure. You can use it over and over again. And I just told you about the will and the trust.
Yeah.
But there are two other documents that are really important, Adam, and they are the Advance Directive and Durable Power of Attorney for Healthcare, as well as the Financial Power of Attorney. And by the way, it's not just these 4 must-have documents. Can you look at your screen? This program, this one icon, and we haven't even talked about the other 5 icons yet, have over 75 documents and forms, 93 essential web links, and like I already told you, 90 frequently asked questions. So this one little icon, remember there were 6. When you use your little card and you activate it, up are gonna come 6 icons. The must-have document, the insurance evaluator, the expense tracker, the debt eliminator, the book library, and the do's and don't cards. On just this one icon, as you saw, there are 75 documents that go along with what? The 10 portfolios.
Yeah.
So you remember I told you that you want to fill this up, and you want to fill it up with the correct documents? That's why they're all there. You are never again going to have to wonder, oh, where do I go to get Social Security? Where do I go to replace my, marriage certificate?
Yeah.
All of that is there for you. Now, again, the financial power of attorney is very, very important. For those of you who have an IRA, or let's just say a 401k, because most of you do. You have a 401k, a 403b, or a thrift savings plan if you work for the government, and one of you dies, your spouse dies. You're gonna need a financial power of attorney to do what? To be able to access the retirement account of your spouse. Yeah. Did you know that? Oh, the Advance Directive and Durable Power of Attorney for Healthcare. In advance of you getting sick, you have got to give directions to your doctor as to what you want, and you have got to appoint somebody that is in charge of all that if you can't. If you have children that are 18 years or older, do you know that if they happen to be in an accident or they got sick, you can't make a healthcare decision for them? You have no rights. As soon as they turn 18, you have no say in what they can do with their health or anything. Remember I told you you can share this little card with as many people as you want? Yep. Share it with your kids, because your kids need to give you, especially if they're 19, 20, even if they're 30, right? You should be somewhere with this where you can make decisions for your adult kids with their health.
Susie, the information you're giving is the most important thing. So I don't want to interrupt this, but I need every single person watching to understand. We're nearly at 2,000 sold, okay? And with everyone on the phone line, it's more like 3,000. When Susie arrives back tomorrow lunchtime to do the encore show of this, they're all gonna go. When Susie makes the announcement tomorrow,
at 2 o'clock.
At 2 o'clock on a Sunday, saying that this is it, we're retiring it for the foreseeable future, the phone lines will go crazy and people will jump all over this. It's over. It's an amazing product. It's everything we say it is. It's free to share it with friends or family. It's free to make as many changes. They don't teach us this stuff at school. Most of us get nervous and scared about dealing with it. Susie gives us the tools. She explains it. She takes us through it. She gives us everything we need. This is unlike every other product on HSN. Most things that you see, I might like that, I could get that, maybe I'll treat myself to that. This is the one thing that we have that every single person needs to have made sure that they've got and have done. So for all the great times that I've spent with Susie presenting this, it's over. Susie made the announcement tonight that she's retiring it for the foreseeable future. I don't want you not to get it. So it's important to realize I don't have any more. There are no more. So with 2,000 sold, with another 1,000 people on the phone lines, we are already approaching 50% sold out for the entire visit, and the visit only started 39 minutes ago. So start calling now or go online at hsn.com. It's easy for me to say because I've done this. I've used this. I stood here the first time with Susie and I listened to her. I was just absorbed by all the things that she was saying, and I realized I didn't have the things that she was saying. And that's why I made that change. So please bear that in mind. I'd rather you ordered it now and then we're able to sit back and relax. Because once it's sold out, as Susie said, it's done and it's gone.
Yeah, and you know, when they get it home, here's what you could do. Get it home and take a look at it. You'll download everything and hey, send it back then if you want to. You still have access to it because the goal is not that every single one of you needs to buy one for every single member of your family. You do not. The goal is that you just simply buy one if you want and share it with as many people as you want. However, the box that this comes in, this gold box, first of all, it is heavy.
Yeah.
If you just paid $81 for the box and the organizational features of this alone, it would be worth it.
Yeah.
Again, I could stand on this. I could do anything. It is solid. I think maybe we have it. I'm not sure. Do we have the video of, well, we have the ocean. Let's show that. First of all, this is me in front of my home, throwing this in. My neighbors thought I was crazy. So take a look at how it stays on top. And now you'll look at me coming back. You have no idea how many times I fell in the ocean that day.
Oh my gosh.
Right? But you see how everything is dry. Yeah. The next one is, watch this. This is 3 tons of rocks falling on this box. And when we pull it out,
there you go.
You will see that it's absolutely okay. And that's why all those times, Adam, that I used to stand on it and everybody would be like, oh my God, you're gonna crack the box. Break. I'm like, I don't think so because I don't weigh 3 tons. So the box alone is strong, waterproof, fire resistant. You have everything here. You have organizational over here for you to keep passports and everything, even your little extra keys. This, I don't know if you can see this. I don't even know if you know this.
Tell me.
There's a magnet here, look.
Oh, I never knew that.
Right, because we never get to tell everything of this incredible box. But I don't know if you can see that, and that's so that it doesn't fall, they don't fall apart.
Clever.
But you need extra keys. We've thought of everything. So you have 10 file folders over here. The 10 file folders are the 10 most important areas of your life. And at the bottom of each file folder, I tell you exactly what you should keep in these file folders because you are keeping things you should not have and you don't have the things that you should have. I've done it all for you, everybody. Yes. Again, it will get large. You get to keep, work on it over here on the desk. So you want to go and you want to check, oh, do you have your insurance? What do you need? Because, when you have to leave your house, you have to evacuate, something happens, and I get very well that many of you think that'll never happen to you.
Right.
But Jillian Michaels, the person from The Biggest Loser and everything, when she was on it, her entire house burnt down in Carmel during the fires. Right. I have friends in Santa Barbara whose house were in the mudslides. I live in Florida and on the Bahamas, and I'm constantly evacuating. There are floods in Houston. Yeah. The things that are happening in the world, and I don't know why they're happening, but you have got to be prepared, and you need everything in one place. So that is why this system is so incredible. But then the key, so it's one thing to have an organizational system, and it is another thing to make sure that what you have in here is state of the art. So again, let's take a look what you're gonna get. When you get this, you get a card, the Protect card. And on the back of it is an activation code. It will tell you where to go and you will activate this program. And this will live on your computer, on your iPhone, on your iPad, anything mobile friendly. It doesn't have to be it can be anything. There are 6 programs in here that are worth their weight in gold. The most important is the must-have documents. Yeah. I call it that because you must have these. Again, these 4 alone are a $2,500 value, but there are over 75 documents in this one icon. incredible. The insurance evaluator, and maybe we'll show you that one next. If you have home, auto, life, disability, or long-term care, if you have it or you want to buy it, you answer a few questions and this will save you hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Yep.
The debt eliminator gives you an action plan to get out of debt and to stay out of debt, and I'll show you an example of how by doing it differently, you could save thousands of dollars in interest payments that you don't even know about. The expense tracker is like a wake-up call. You think you know how much it takes you per month to live? It does. You do not.
Right.
This will get you to live in reality.
Right.
All right, this is 460 pages of constantly updated information for the 10 most important areas of your life. Each one of those ebooks goes with one of the file folders, and the do's and don't cards are for those of you who just want a quick glance.
Quick answers.
Before you invest, before you get insurance, before you buy a car, before you do student loans, before whatever, you go there and it says, do this, don't do that, don't do this. That's what comes with it. Those are six incredible programs. Now, we just went through the must-have documents a second ago. Again, if you weren't here, I just want to briefly tell you about that before we do the insurance evaluator. Okay. These documents were created by my trust lawyer. And so then, oh, we're going to show them again. All right, that's not where I was going to go, but I'll go there with you, Mr. Producer. All right, let me show you how easy it is for you to do these documents. Again, it will take you 30 minutes to 1 hour.
Right.
Please keep in mind, as I'm showing you this, these are legal documents good in all 50 states, created by my trust lawyer. They are mine. Documents as well in my gold box. You will answer questions and we select the correct version of the documents for you. Because listen, people, this is not one size fits all. If you are single, you need a different trust than if you're married. If you have children versus no children, and how many of you have blended families? So you need a different trust. You know, you get divorced, you get married again, you suffer a death, you need somebody who will personalize things for you, and that's what this program does. After you've answered a few more questions, up comes the working document. And Janet, the trust lawyer, will take you through it line by line. It's like you're in her office and she's sitting across the desk from you. Everything in blue, you click on it, as you just saw, up comes the definition. Everything in red, that is what you entered. Now, earlier, I said to you, you can put in and populate all the pictures of your beneficiaries. So when you want to make a change, because maybe it's Don Jr., Don Sr., you do it by pictures so you don't make mistakes. We populate all the documents for you. You print them out. We show you where to sign. They are state specific. They are good in all 50 states. So in 1 hour, you've personalized them. You've printed them out. You then have to get them notarized and witnessed. You have to fund your trust. We show you how to do that. You put them in your gold box, and there you go.
We're 10 minutes left, so there's only 10 minutes before the new Today Special begins, and obviously there's a lot of folks that want to get it. I know you've heard about it. You've seen it exclusively here on HSN and our sister channel QVC. The news that came through tonight, Suze made the big announcement. Susie said, listen, it's over. I'm retiring this. It's going to be done and dusted for the foreseeable future. You've got to get this. I can't stress it enough. In years to come, if I was to ever write a book about all the products I'd ever sold on television, there would be a whole chapter dedicated to Susie's amazing protection portfolio, the Gold Edition. You've got to have this. Thousands of dollars is what it would cost if you and I went to try and find a lawyer who we could trust, who we were not, intimidated by, that we could go and sit down with and believe in. And then if we wanted to make changes, like Susie said, it's money, and more money. This is yours to own. It's hard to grasp those, Susie, because, it's a tiny price at $81 to get something that is genuinely so valuable.
Yeah, and the reason I did that is I don't want one of you having to have an excuse as to why you're not going to do this. Oh, but Susie, I just saw one on television that's just a trust that's like $169 and da-da-da. Oh, please. Do you know how much money everybody's making off of you? The reason that I did this, remember, this isn't just the documents. This is also a solid box. This is water resistant.
There's a lot to it.
There's a lot to it. Why? Because I do not come on HSN to make money anymore. I don't need any more money. I don't mind making it, but I cannot stand anymore. I have a Women in Money podcast.
Yes.
And if you're not, and the men smart enough to listen.
Yes.
And it has skyrocketed. And people go and they ask me questions and they send in a question. I answer almost every one of them, by the way.
Wow.
Why do I do that? Because I cannot take getting emails from all of you anymore after it's too late. My spouse died, I didn't have this. I had a divorce, I didn't have this. I got sick, I didn't have this. I lost money, I'm trying to help you, but guess what? I don't want you to come to me after the fact.
Right.
I want to come to all of you to prevent heartache, so that you don't lose money, so that when you do suffer a loss, that it's okay and it's not as painful. You know, when you're going through things that are hard, that's not the time that you're like, oh my God, I didn't know that. Oh, I wish, no, now. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's the only reason I'm here anymore. You know, I retired 3 years ago.
Right.
And then it was like, but wait, nobody's giving you the right information. I'm seeing people on TV and they're telling you the wrong things. Everybody wants to make money off of you. I don't want to make money off of you, which is why it is priced this way. I want to make money for you. I want to make it so that you're okay. So that's everything that's happening here. And, you know, I know Adam's so worried. It's like, but when will we see you again?
Right.
You will see me in March. I have a new book coming out called The Ultimate Retirement Guide for 50 Plus.
Right.
Because I am starting to dedicate everything I do to the older man, the older woman, because nobody cares about us anymore. So it's just so, and also on February 29th, watch my PBS special, everybody. Mark your calendars, called The Ultimate Retirement Guide, because I am now going to be focusing on what you need to know to secure your retirement, financially speaking.
Guys, this is it. We've got 4 minutes left. This is my last time presenting the gold box.
Oh, no, but not your last time with me.
No, thank goodness. I couldn't live without you, Suze Orman. I want you to get this because of every reason that we've said. It's not a product, it's an absolute essential piece of information, thousands of pieces of information. Please understand, it's easy. When Susie said you do it in 30 minutes to an hour, it's true. I did it one Sunday afternoon and it was done. And do you know how good I felt? I felt terrible before because I was listening to Susie. I said, well, I've not done all of these things. I've not secured my future or my family's future. When I done it, I felt amazing. And it's done to this day. If you've not got the trust, if you've not got the will, if you've not got the must-have documents that are valued at thousands of dollars, they are in this for $81 while supplies last. We have hundreds of folks ordering. We're about to hit 3,000. With another 1,000, maybe 1,200 on the phone lines, we will be more than 60% sold out. When you tune in tomorrow night, I would imagine they're just going to cancel Susie's show because there just won't be any left. This is the final
That's why
quantity.
I did it.
You wanted to go home early.
I did want to go home. No.
I knew there was a reason. Okay, final 2 or 3 minutes. Susie, anything else we need to know before we wrap things up?
Here's what I want to say to you. It's the beginning of the year. Yeah. We're already almost 1 month into it. This is the year that I know you always set, or the month that you always set resolutions, and you're going to lose weight and you're going to eat healthy and everything. Can you just make this the year, really, everybody? Because, you know, I know you're all feeling great because real estate prices have gone up. The stock market's been going up. Everything's been great, so you're not really thinking about it. Oh, there will come a time, probably at the end of this year or so, where things are going to start to change. And I need to make sure that you're okay and you are ready for that change. You have a life that anything can change at any moment, and you need to be prepared and ready for that. So all I'm asking you is if you take just one step towards us tonight, then what we're coming back to you with is not just a great organizational thing. It's not just the must-have documents, but the insurance. We didn't even get to talk about the other 5 icons. I just want you to think about this. This is your life in a box. There is something in here for you, whether you have just graduated college, you've gotten your first job, you're buying your first house, your first car, you've got your first job, you need to know where to invest, you need to know what type of retirement account to have, what kind of insurance to do. It has something for all of you. When to take Social Security, when not. You know, the laws have just changed as to when you have to take money out of a retirement account. I don't know if you even know that, but all of that, I'm just asking you to step for this, and I just want to show you the value one more time. The 4 must-have documents that come with this. If you were to go to an attorney, they're going to cost you up to $2,500 or more. And that is if you just go once. But remember, every time you want to make a change, you have to go back to the attorney, another $500, another $1,000. Please remember, you're getting $2,500. You get to update them as much as you want. You get to share them with as many people as you want. You get a helpline. You get everything. You get a box. You get everything. That's it.
You get Suze. You get Suze in your home and in your life. And to Suze's point, incidentally, all of that information, which is so easy to access, I've used it many, many, many times. Because Suze, these questions, we don't know who to go to get the right answers.
Yeah, and I'm asking you to come to me. I've been doing this for 35 years. I have earned your trust.
That's true.
You know I have been here for you. Who else would tell you that you can share this with as many people as you want if I did not want you to what? Protect everybody. Again, created by my own trust lawyer. These are my trust documents, my documents. If you look in my gold box, what can I say to you people except this? You wait, and you wait, and you worry, and you wait, and you wait, and you worry. I'm asking you not to wait anymore. I am asking you, for once, go into 2020 with clear vision, with perfect sight, into what your financial future could look like if you made the right decisions, if you had the right retirement accounts, if you didn't have variable annuities, if you didn't have all these things. There are so many mistakes that you're making and you don't even know that you're making them. But I know you're making them because you're writing me on the Women in Money podcast and telling me I'm like, no. So now it's yes, here's your chance. Gold box for a golden life on Chinese New Year.
There it is. Do you Happy New Year again?
Yeah. Kung Hei Fat Choi, right? Which means abundance. But happy, really, New Year to all, because we should all celebrate, no matter what nationality, no matter what, the world should be celebrating as one.
And this is a way to celebrate. All these years, Suze's been that straight talker, cutting through all the stuff to tell it as it is. And that's what we hope we've done tonight. Suze Orman, you're back tomorrow.
At 2 o'clock and again at 9 p.m. if we have any left.
But if you find that you can't sleep tonight, make sure you check out Suze's Women and Money podcast, because it's fantastic. Wherever you find podcasts, you'll be able to find it. It's brilliant. Suze Orman, we love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Adam. Bye.
Good night, everybody. Stay with us. More fun right now.
G by Juliana is for the confident, fashionable, amazing woman. She can expect to feel comfortable. She can also expect a lot of compliments. They'll be asking, who are you wearing?
You can't afford not to be brave. It's not even an option. When life puts a wall in front of you, you break it down. Remove the fear. Remove the uncertainty. Be authentic. They say fortune favors the bold. I've been bold all my life, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
I discovered HSN on my television, and I thought, I need to check this out.
I'm a working mom. Being able to just log in from my HSN app and having access to all the different products have been amazing.
I think FlexPay is one of the best things. It enables me to budget it out for the next 3, 4, 5, 6 months.
The choices that I have are unlike anywhere else.
I do believe I stand out. People will stop me and say, where did you get that?
I don't want to look like the rest of the crowd. I get a lot of compliments. You know, who doesn't want that?